Hey, what is up everybody, Epithemy here, and today I got another CSGO video for you guys, and today what we're going to be talking about is how to retake a site Dust 2. Now, this can be considered one of the hardest retakes of any site on any map, but I feel like it's not too hard. If you do it the right way, then it's definitely not too hard. So now we're going to put this in the scenario of having 2 people dead and 3 people alive. Now, the best retake scenario is definitely having 4 people alive, but there's going to be 3 alive on the CT side and 4 alive on the T side, because that's how they usually take a site, is either 4 or 5 people, sometimes 3, but that's just the usual. So we're just going to go with the usual scenarios. And so the first thing you definitely want to do, you want to have 2 people cat, 1 person CT, and 1 person long if you do have 4. Now, if you have 2 people cat and 1 person CT, that doesn't help a whole lot. It does work, but it doesn't help a whole lot. I definitely suggest having 1 person long, 1 person cat, and 1 person CT. So the person cat could easily just go ahead and smoke off most of the site like that. Bam, look at that. Can't see anything. You got ramp blocked off, you got the little headshot box right there blocked off. Now when you come around here, you definitely want to watch out still for the headshot box. I mean, people will still hide behind there, but you definitely want to watch out for ramp. Now you could definitely kill the guy ramp, because usually the way people sit is ramp, site, maybe 2 sites sometimes, and 1 goose. So that smoke definitely helps block off site for the most part. You still want to look out for the person ramp or the person on site. They could be hiding in the smoke. And then definitely get the person goose. Now, after that smoke is thrown, the best thing to do is to have really your team come from CT and from long. So they'll be confused by the smoke first off, and then you'll have your person from CT pushing up pretty easily, because they can't see from right there as well. You only got ramp to deal with, so they could just go ahead and walk up or push up however they want. Then you got the guy from long either using a rifle or opping, and you can easily pick off at least a few. The person coming from cat could definitely push up to at least boxes and get 1 or 2, and then the guy pushing up from CT could easily get a few. So that's definitely the best way to go ahead and take site. Now, if the person long here doesn't have an op, they definitely need to look out for, the person that pushed back long. So you definitely want to look out for the person that pushed back long. If there's no one back long, I definitely suggest, and you might have a smoke. I mean, this could be like mid-round scenario or even the beginning of the round, so you may not have a smoke. But if you are long and you are trying to push up long and you do have a smoke, best option honestly is to just smoke it off, because they'll either have AKs or they're going to have ops. And so you definitely want to use the smoke to your advantage. You can peek around the sides of the smoke and stuff like that, but they will be watching that. Now, if you have a guy coming up from CT, that does help out a ton. You can go ahead, if you are long, you can try and throw your smoke a little deeper and go from there, because now you just have to pay attention to sight and buy barrels and stuff like that. Always look out for car as well. That people definitely want to sit there, but that is really the best retake scenario. I mean, have 1 guy from long, 1 guy from CT, and 1 guy from cat. Now, if 2 people do have smokes, then you're pretty much home free. That will help out a ton. Now, if the guy on cat doesn't have a smoke, you really have to use the guy pushing up from long as bait, and kind of just bait out your teammate and try and pick up those kills here and there. So that's really how it's going to work. You really have to have some team coordination and just good aim and be able to hit your shots. And if you do have smokes, though, it definitely helps out a ton. I mean, even the guy from CT, if he doesn't have a smoke but he does have a flash, can just go ahead and flash up, and that even helps out a lot, because that'll flash the guys for the guy long. I mean, just good communication. The right grenades really will honestly help out a ton to make this retake a whole lot easier. But people usually do sit ramp, sit right there behind the box, and sit goose. So you definitely just want to try and pick them off 1 by 1. But if they do have an op, you don't want to peek too much or give them too much leverage, because then they will be able to kill you pretty easily. So I hope this really kind of helped you guys out, give you guys a better idea of how to retake a site, or I mean, even the best idea how to retake ace high. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, whatever you've seen. And I hope this at least works for you somewhat. And I hope you guys win them rounds. Alright, guys. My name is Epitome, and I'll catch you guys next time.